Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of talk about private full body scans. Kim Kardashian was promoting them, and now there's some kind of fancy looking companies offering health checks for your future self in London. It's all really Insta friendly, minimalist chic, sleek gadgets and pastel walls. Feels probably more like a spa than a medical centre. But you're probably wondering, is it actually worth it? Tell us, Dr. Sophie. Right, okay, well, let's talk about screening tests, which this is what this is. When they're done right, they can save lives. So when you think about your cervical cancer screening or your breast cancer checks, these are backed by kind of strict criteria, robust evidence. We know they can catch problems early, but we're very careful about making sure the benefits outweigh the risks. So these private full body scans, they don't meet those standards. They claim to spot everything from cardiovascular disease to skin cancer. Sounds amazing, but there's no real evidence that these improve your health outcomes in the long term. And I have 3 major concerns. 1, false positives are a huge issue. So you might get flagged for something that's not actually a problem, but now you're stressed, you're Googling, maybe you're even going for more tests for something that would have never caused you harm. Secondly, overdiagnosis is another risk. You could end up with a health issue label for something that you didn't need treatment for, and now you're stuck with it. And it could affect your life insurance, your travel insurance, your mental health. And then thirdly, I think this one's a big one, health anxiety, something I see a lot as a GP, because the more tests you do, the more you kind of feed into any health anxiety that you've already got. It becomes a cycle, so you get a scan, you find something suspicious, and now you're constantly worried, even if there's nothing serious, and it can actually make things much worse. So these companies say they're helping the NHS by offering quick results and in-person doctor time. But what they do then is refer you back to your GP. So I have to pick up the pieces. So the companies are there making up all the profits, and they come back to their NHS GP a lot of the time to find out more. So I get it. It's tempting to want to know everything about your body. But true preventative healthcare isn't just about spotting problems early. It's about doing it in a way that's proven to work. And this is why we do have strict criteria for screening tests. And your GP can do these tests if you're needed. But more information isn't always better. Just because we can test something doesn't mean we should. And it can cause harm, especially if you're prone to health anxiety. So at the end of the day, of course, your health is really important, but we shouldn't let fear or fancy marketing drive our decisions.